I have 2 million to 5 million naira. How can I turn that into my first land investment in Abuja? Well, there are two basic ways. The secondary way, which is special offers, and the primary way, which is payment plans and early entry. And in talking about payment plans, I will tell you something that no one has ever told you about payment plans. I promise. Now, let's jump right in. Method number one, secondary ways. So the secondary ways talks about special offers. Special offers revolve around things like Easter celebration offers, Black Friday and other special holidays, pre-sale season, pre-launch season, and the likes of that. Times like this, real estate companies do a discount or something special. A land that is probably selling for say 7 million naira. They say, oh, it's Black Friday, get it 20% off. Things like that. The price comes down and you're able to get it at that price. That is what special offers talk about. But it's important that you know that offers like this, it gives you the chance to get the property or the land, in this case, less than its actual value. However, it applies to only properties that are not high ticket and in high bro areas. I mean, even if we give you a 20% discount on the land in this, I paid that only for 200 million naira. Bro, it doesn't cut in between 2 to 5 million naira, right? So it's often for low ticket land in Abuja that sit around 7 million naira thereabout. Then your 2 to 5 million naira can actually help you start off your first land investment. While this sounds very amazing, they are seasonal because it comes during certain special holidays and offers. But the next one I'm about to talk about is actually something that lasts the lifetime of a real estate project. That brings us to number two, which is payment plans and early entry. I said I was going to tell you something about payment plans that no one has told you about, right? Now, come close and listen. When it comes to payment plans, right, we all know that it talks about depositing a certain amount, say 50%, 30%, and spread the balance across X number of months. 6 months, 4 months, 8 months, as the case may be. Well, now this is something very special about payment plans that has to do with early entry. Now, let's take this. I am a real estate developer. I started off a new project. It's still new in the market. It's just say a week old, and someone reaches out to me and say, oh, Roy, I'm interested in this property. However, I know you do 50% down payment and spread the balance across 4 months, but what I have now is just 10% of the payment. I want to pay that and spread the balance across X number of months. Can I do that, please? So because I'm a real estate developer and at that stage, there's a lot of things calling for money. Guess what I will do? I will take up the offer. I'll say, okay, bring your 10%, let's negotiate and spread across X number of months. I will comfortably do that because at this point, there are things that I need to do with money concerning that estate, right? I will often do that. Now, that is why I said payment plans and early entry. Now you that is still watching to see if the project is good, you hear, oh, my friend actually went and did this. He did 10% down payment and spread the balance across X number of months. It was very flexible. The negotiation was out of this world. It is only because he came very early and at that point I needed to use money to do stuff. But you decided to wait for 8 months. 1 year later and you come and say, oh, but my friend did. Well, by the time you're coming, I have made a lot of money from real estate or made a lot of money from that season, and I'm not really so much in need of such money at that time. So when you come 8 months later, a year later, and say, oh, I have this X amount of money and I want to do X number of months of payment, it's going to be a tough negotiation for you because at that point you don't really have so much say in the situation. So that is why I would often say the best time to get in on the project is when it's really early, because at that time the negotiation table or the negotiation rope is very long. You can really negotiate very, very far and make good deals for yourself. The payment plans, it's not only using payment plans, but using it really early helps you maximize this. I promised you this. I'm sure nobody has told you this before, that you can actually really negotiate. That is only when you come in very early. So yes, you have 2 to 5 million naira. You can negotiate even lesser when you come in very, very early. Now, the thing with this, with coming in early or investing in real estate in Abuja, it's not necessarily your level of income that is the issue. come close and take this hard truth. It's actually your desire and your discipline. If you really desire to start off and you are disciplined to set aside some money and do this, you're definitely going to do it. So if you have 2 to 5 million naira, give us a call right now. Let's help you start off with an investment plot that will be just right for you. We're looking forward to get the call from you now.